What's up, man? Nice to see you. How you doing?
Okay, it's Johnny Boy at Fight Hype, man. I'm here with the king of Brooklyn, Richardson Hitchins. What's going on, man? How you feeling? I gotta check out that suit first, man. And looking sharp, looking very dapper, my guy.
See, I didn't get invited to one of these. I'm here now, you know what
That's it, man. It's your time.
Nah, but I ain't the king of Brooklyn. I'm the king of New York.
King of New York. All right, pardon me. The king of New York. All right.
Hopefully he gonna put on a great performance tomorrow too. You know, that's my boy Shushu. I'm proud of him. And tomorrow night, I just can't wait for him to add another champion to New York's roster. We need one.
Absolutely.
T. Haney taking over what? Oh, I don't know what they doing. They gotta keep that mess over there in Vegas or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But let's talk about the Tiger Johnson and Devin Haney, the brawl that happened over there. What was your thoughts on that? You had issues with both of those guys.
Yeah, you know, obviously, you never want to see stuff like that go down, especially with fighters. Tiger is still a fighter, and his eyes all messed up. You know, that's just stuff like that shouldn't be happening outside the ring. It should be happening in the ring. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if Tiger was the one that instigated it, what happened, so I'm not going to speak too much on it.
Okay, absolutely. And what's the plans for you going forward, moving forward?
Me, February 21st, that's first and foremost. I got Oscar Duarte in front of me. You know, he's hungry. This is his first world title shot, and he's going to come. It's going to be a fight. Like I said, I think this is going to be a tough, fun fight. Something like the Lemos fight, but this time I'll be way more prepared, and I'm better as a fighter, smarter as a fighter. I think I should put on a dominant performance.
Is there anything that concerns you about his skill set?
Nothing much, really. You know what I'm saying? His style is something I've seen before, and it's just about, I know fighters like that have a lot of will, and he's not going to stop coming, but I won't stop either. Absolutely.
T.O. SHAKUR tomorrow night, great matchup, 50-50, 55-45. What do you think?
Like I said before, 60-40.
60-40.
As the fight get closer, I'm leaning 80-20. Shakur Stevenson, I feel like it's going to be easy work. Like Shakur said, he's been boxing guys like that his whole life. I've been seeing Shakur box some of the best guys in the world since he was about 15, 16. This should be another day in the office. It should be another walk in the park.
Absolutely.
Champ, the last time I saw you was right around the presser for this fight, and at that time we were talking about who your next potential opponent would be. Jermaine Ortiz was the name that was floated around, and you were like, yeah, you know, it seems like it's going to be Jermaine. It didn't turn out that way. I asked Jermaine, you know, what happened. He said, supposedly he told him you got a contract, it was signed. He thought he signed. Can you clarify why that fight didn't happen?
I can't say. I know I'm fighting February 21st, but what Jermaine said and what I said, that's accurate. I got a contract, I signed it, and I was sparring in Boots Ennis gym. I got the phone call, I wasn't on the card, and I was getting pushed 3 weeks later. I'm not mad, I can't complain. I'm still co-main event in a big card, which is Ryan Garcia card. That's gonna be a big night of boxing, so I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
Got you. Now, I know you just mentioned it, you know, Shakur, he's gonna win this fight, you think it's 80-20. I gotta ask you about something he was talking about. I don't know, no, it was you. I saw your interview where you were talking about being in the car with Shakur, and y'all was just chilling after an event, and y'all were talking about potentially fighting, and you said, yo, you know what, I'm with it. If that comes through, if that's a fight, I'll take that fight. And you know, there was jokes. He said, I'm gonna mess you up or whatever. But I gotta ask you, one, just how do you see a fight down the line potentially going between you and a Shakur, and what's the difference between you and like a Keyshawn? Because you grew up around Shakur, you're actually closer in proximity as far as geographically. What allows you to say, Shakur, you my guy, but we can scrap? And why you think Keyshawn wouldn't do that?
At the end of the day, Shakur is like a brother to me. You know, I have a real...
But you'll fight him.
Yeah, of course. He is a brother to me. I'm not gonna say like a brother, but at the end of the day, we're in a sport which I'm a competitor. He's a competitor. Me and Shakur boxed 100 times in the gym, and I feel like it wouldn't be no difference doing it under lights for tons of money and legacy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a fight that I want, obviously, but if the money's right and the opportunity's right, of course, we take on all comers.
You know, a lot of guys will stay away from Shakur or maybe don't volunteer to take that fight because of his fighting style. He's technical, he's tricky. You just said 100 sparring sessions.
What? Y'all crazy. Man, listen.
Yeah, I be cooking.
Shakur way too much, bro. I don't know what's him, Shakur, they on something. Coach getting 2 times a week out of me. That's it. That's it.
Tell us, champ, them sparring sessions, him and Shakur, what have you seen out of them that you can share with us?
They both tricky and hard to hit. Both of them. Shakur is more hard to hit than Africa. Africa gonna try to stand there and really, he got bigger heads and stuff. So it's not like those guys really know how to work, and it's like every round is a different round. You're not gonna get the same fighter every round. So some rounds that go like they go out there and they'll bang it. The next round he's using his jab, using his angle. So he's very, very, very put well together fighter.
Thank you, Chin.
Quote right here.
You said 100 sparring sessions. Obviously, I know it's a little, or maybe it's literal. You guys have known each other for a while.
Probably more than 100 sparring sessions.
Wow.
What have you taken from the sparring sessions that gives you confidence that you would, potentially beat Shakur or make it a lot tougher fight than other people? You know we got help.
I'm just saying we box a lot of times.
Just wanted to see how much you was willing to talk.
Me and Shakur done boxed without headgear on.
Oh,
wow.
We actually boxed the day when Boots fought Stallones in the hallway after the fight.
In the hallway?
Yeah, we did it after the fight. That's just us. Me and Shakur just love testing our skills out on each other. Seeing if we don't spar for a year, we'll box in another year to see how much better we done got, to see if anyone lost a step. So like I said, it's not a fight that I want, but if one day the money's right, I would make it. I would be open to making a fight, and I would tell Shakur, let's make the fight happen.
Look, I've seen you. I'll change the subject. I've seen you. You got into it with other boxers as far as promoting, calling them out. I think one time, a few months ago, I saw you and Devin were at a fight, and y'all was chirping back and forth, but they never got like what happened today with Devin Attack. I know you said you don't know what happened. I know you said you don't know what happened, but I still got to ask you this. Do you think it says something about Team Haney that they find themselves in these positions a lot?
I don't know what it is about Team Haney. I'm Team Haney. I'm not going to speak on that. Like I said, we got into it. It never got to that. Thank God it never got to that. And I don't know what caused the problem. What was it? Was it Tiger Johnson instigating it? Was it Team Haney? So I never heard of Team Haney get into anything like that. So yeah.
Appreciate you, Chan.
All right.
Thank you, Chan. Good looking, Chan.
You're not ready for